Hello and a very good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's Market Outlook. My name is Edmund. A very special warm welcome to my new friends who I met yesterday during the non-farm payrolls webinar. So if you are new to the daily videos, there are basically two parts to the daily videos. The first part will be on the market news and market drivers. That means it will be looking at the economic calendar, such as what you see here for the next 24 hours. And we will also be analyzing what happened for the previous 24 hours in terms of the economic results and also how it impacted the markets. The second part of the daily videos analysis would be on the technical charts, which is the MetaTrader 4 charts, such as this one. So we will be analyzing the price action, and also we will want to be understanding the latest sentiments of the US dollar, whether it was still bearish or was it turning into a bullish trend. So we will be analyzing the US dollar index, the major currencies such as the UK pound, the euro dollar, and we will also be analyzing commodities such as US oil prices and also gold prices. Okay. So let us get back to today's economic calendar. Just a quick reminder for the US markets. The US is on a bank holiday today, as it's a bank holiday in conjunction with their 4th of July Independence Day celebrations. So nevertheless, the Asian trading session and also the UK market sessions are still operating, and as early as this morning at 9:45 a.m. excuse me. As early as 9:45 a.m. this morning, China released their Caixin Services PMI numbers, which came in at 58.4, which is a big improvement from market expectations of 53.8. Okay. For those who are new, I will usually refer to a website called Forex Factory to understand what are the latest economic events coming up, and also to understand what are the actual results that was announced. Okay. So for example, for the Caixin data this morning, as we can see, Friday, July the 3rd, 9:45 a.m., which was just about 2 hours ago. Currently, I am based in Singapore and Malaysia. Currently, it is at 11:55 p.m. So about 2 hours ago at 9:45 a.m., the data was released, coming in at 58.4 versus market expectations of 53.8. So in a nutshell, for the last 1 month now, economic data such as the services PMI numbers and also the manufacturing PMI, which shows us that in the services and manufacturing sectors, activities are picking up. Okay, so it basically means that economic activities is improving and recovering. Okay, so other data coming out today, since the US is on a bank holiday, we will be focusing on the European and UK markets. From Europe today all the way until the UK session, we will be having services PMI data throughout the whole day from Spain, Italy, France, Germany, and also the Eurozone, and lastly for the UK economy. Okay, so these are what market expecting for the rest of the day. For the PMI numbers, as you can see over here, readings from 46, okay, to all the way to 50.3 for France. So generally, if one of the reports starts to report positive data or better than market expectations, generally the rest of the economic data will also follow the same pattern. Okay, so so that will be the focus for today for the European and UK trading markets, and we will pay attention to the euro dollar and also the UK pound at about 2 to 4 p.m. Again, today the US is on holiday, so overall we will not be expecting too big a moves. Okay, we will not be expecting too big a moves unless something happens between China and US. Okay, as we are all aware, tensions between China and US is still very tight, partly due to this was some time ago due to the US-China trade war, which has improved a lot, but over the last 6 months or so, new new issues has arose in terms of, for example, the COVID-19 situation, where the US is still very much putting the blame on China, and most recently would be the Hong Kong security law, which was passed by China just 1 week ago. Okay, so the US could be looking towards imposing certain sanctions on China to punish them. Okay, so tensions are still high, and if there's anything coming up today, I would think it could come from the US, or could come from China. That would disrupt the markets a bit, but if not, today's market should be quite docile and quite quiet. Okay, so yeah, so that is for today, 2 to 4 p.m. And let us have a quick look at what other events happened over the last 24 hours. Again, we will always reference on the US dollar index, which shows us whether the US dollar was strengthening or weakening. So for the last 24 hours, the US dollar managed to strengthen after last night's non-farm payroll jobs data showed that there were more jobs created in the US, and also unemployment levels dropped. Okay, so a quick look at the chart. So again, this is the US dollar index. During the Asian and UK trading sessions, it was weakening. However, as the non-farm employment change data was announced at about 8:30 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time, we can see that the US dollar came down to find support, and then after it started to move up. Okay, so we had a non-farm payrolls webinar yesterday. We had a webinar on the non-farm payrolls announcement, and the webinar was running from 8 p.m. until 9 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time. Okay, so again, a very warm welcome to those who are new from the webinar. So again, mentioned financial markets is going to be a bit quiet today as the US is on a holiday, and more specifically for yesterday's major economic data, the US non-farm payrolls numbers beat expectations of 3.2 million. So the actual data came in at 4.8 million jobs created, and the unemployment levels dropped from 13.3% to 11.1%. Okay, so again, this is a quick look at the economic data. Okay, so this was the set of results that everyone was looking for. At 8:30 p.m., the numbers came in at 4.8 million jobs created versus market expectations of 3 million jobs created. Okay, and of course, unemployment rates dropped to 11.1. Unemployment claims is a weekly data, it's a weekly report which is announced every Thursday, and it is no different yesterday. However, unemployment claims report took a backseat as everyone, and also the importance was on the non-farm employment change report. Okay, so just a reference and a point to remember. Unemployment claims yesterday came in at 1.4 million jobs, 1.4 million Americans looking for social benefits or government assistance. This is slightly above market expectations of 1.3 million unemployment claims. Okay, so the weekly unemployment claims will only filter through to the actual jobs market, or actual jobs created or lost, towards next month's non-farm employment report. Okay, so yeah, okay, so let's have a quick one. So yeah, that was for the non-farm payroll and also for unemployment claims data. So this wraps up the market news and also the market drivers report for the last 24 hours and also for the coming 24 hours. So we will now move on to the technical charts analysis section.